Greetings, loved ones. Today we're going to talk about the one truth to know. And that truth is, it wasn't your fault. Help us get these messages out. Please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit the like button and the notification bell. And please share these messages with others. You never know, just by doing so, you could save a life. So the one truth that you need to know: how to let go of the guilt you've been carrying since childhood. We have a quote here from Ayn Rand, Shrugged. It says, "The worst guilt to accept is an undeserved guilt." I really like that. If you grew up living with domestic violence, it is highly likely that you carry with you a false sense of guilt and a false sense of shame. You believe that you are somehow guilty, or that you have something to be guilty and ashamed of. You believe that it was your fault. So let's look at this more specifically. The lie. You are somehow responsible for the violence you lived with during early life. It was somehow your fault, or you could have stopped it. That it was a child's job to control the actions of adults. There's something inherently wrong with you. Why do you feel this way? The emotional brain is fully developed as a child. However, the neocortex, the logical thinking center, is not fully developed until adulthood. As a child, you felt all the emotion fully, but you did not have a developed rational part of the brain to understand what was happening or to understand the truth. As a child, you may have falsely concluded that it was your fault, or you could have done something differently to alter the outcome, or that you were in some way wrong. This belief then becomes part of you, and it becomes true to you, and it is not challenged in adulthood. It is simply fact to you. But what is the truth? You're finally free. You're free from the environment of your childhood. You're free from the domestic violence, and it is now your time to be free from the illusion of guilt and shame. Freedom is not something that you can physically see. Freedom gives you the choice to take action. Your freedom is made visible through that action. Guilt and shame destroy willpower and this false belief that has held you back long enough. You were designed to act in ways that move you closer and closer to your full potential. So what step can you take today? The key step is to share. Share with another your story, or share with yourself through pen and paper. Specifically, conversation with another person helps to transform the meaning. You'll see more clearly how you were never guilty, how there is no reason for you to feel shame, and how you are finally free. While I previously said the power is in your hands when you go to court, I want to reaffirm that the power is in your hands to heal, and the key point is action. It's never the fault of a child or a woman who was abused. That is the truth to know. It is the fault of the aggressor, the abuser, who manipulated and abused you. While you might feel shame for what happened, know this: it was not your fault. Today you are a survivor, not a victim. And as you walk the journey to becoming an overcomer, the power is in your hands. Read books, watch videos, listen to podcasts, talk to your friends, talk to your family, and seek counsel with a therapist. Many people feel shame for seeing a counselor, but I want to tell you, it takes courage to see a counselor. It takes courage to heal. You had the courage to leave. You had the courage to go to court. Those were the steps to freedom. Now it is time for you to have the courage to heal and grow into the amazing person God created you to be. And you're not in this alone. However, only you can take the steps to heal. And remember these truths. It wasn't your fault. You are worthy. You are loved. You are beautiful. And remember, you can do this. With 1 in 3 women experiencing domestic violence worldwide, and 15 million children witnessing the violence each year, the question is not if you will encounter a victim of violence. The question before God is, what will you do when you do encounter them. You could be the person who saves a life. You are called. We are all called to be champions for justice. And those who suffer violence, they need to know that those who love them, and even those who don't even know them, will step out and reach out to them to give them the help and the courage they need to leave before it's too late. Help us get these messages out. Subscribe to our channel, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit the like button and the notification bell, and please share these messages with others. You could save a life. If you're a victim of violence, listen to me. You are valued. You are loved. You're intelligent and you are beautiful. And God does not want you to suffer violence. He wants you to live free from violence in peace and tranquility. You're not alone. There is a way out. It's not your fault. Abuse is not love. And if you're a victim of violence, please reach out to somebody today. If you find yourself in a dangerous situation, call 911 for help. And if you know of a child who is suffering violence, tell the authorities. In our next episode, we will talk about recovering from the trauma of domestic abuse. Until then, God bless you.